Good morning. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Today is day 14 of 21 days going live 21 days in a row. Day 14 for me. And I just wanted to say hello. How are you? I'm gonna just start right away. Oh. So I had went to IASKAI. And I was thinking, how many days do it really take to create a habit? And I started doing live YouTube videos for 20 to create a habit of consistency. Then I want to create one to finish my book. Hey, Antonio, how are you? Good morning. Good morning. Happy Sunday, Tony. Then I want to create one to finish my book. What does this do for me according to research and studies, right? So actually it says by committing according to scientific research on habitat formation, the popular belief is that it takes strictly 21 days to form a habit is a misconception. Wow. So I don't know where I got that from. And I just always thought it was 21 days. I guess just by see, if I don't do my own research and just listen to other people, that's what I would have thought. And it says it's a misconception that it takes 21 days to create a habit and form a habit. Um, and it's a misinterpretation of plastic surgeon Maxwell Maltz 1960 observations regarding a patient adjustment periods. And it goes on to say by committing to 21 days of live YouTube video, you establish a powerful initial baseline of behavioral consistency and momentum. But modern healthy psychology research demonstrates that it actually takes an average of 66 days. Wow. With a range spanning from 18 to 254 days for a new behavior to become fully automatic. And it continues with said this means that while your 21-day sprint is an excellent catalyst for breaking uh, inertia and initiating your goal, completing a complex long term project like writing a book will require extending that discipline well beyond 3 weeks, embracing habit loops, blah, 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 blah. So then I took that same question and I went to Perplexity and I asked the same thing, but okay, so see, I be having problems with my other phone and it's not updated. But anyway, in Perplexity, woo, I said the same thing, but I Perplexity, I think I built a uh, relationship or rapport, if you want to call it that. But I go to them all the time and they know a little bit about my history. I keep it there. Um, and then I mentioned, the books I want to write or whatever along with the 21 days. So they didn't go into detail, but they did say it does take more than 21 days to create a habit. And they know details about, the books and stuff like that. So with that, I wanted to share because it seems like a lot of times I start stuff and I don't finish it, which has become pretty annoying to me up to a certain extent, right? And so the one I'm gonna show you some covers that I have created in Canva for the books that I wanted to write, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about that. And so the one that was really dear to my heart is I'm gonna turn this around. Was this one, looking for a path in deep waters, right? And it says in a organization of at the bottom here, it says in an organization of those that may think they have no say, has silenced voices that need to be heard. And I had started that a long time ago after working in the hospital situation, various veterans hospitals, various army hospitals, and then in between the PCS moves and the civilian sector. And I was like, why do people do this? Why are people like that? And then witnessing wrongdoing and, um, you know, just things of that nature. And then I had joined a group club with Naima B. Robert. She wrote several books and she had a book club out of the UK. And when I was working full time, I would leave work and I don't even think I would go to sleep because of the time difference. And I started writing that book, but I didn't finish, and the money got too much for me. It became too expensive for me. And so but I was like, I'm gonna write this book, I'm gonna write this book. But then somebody came out with a book, a clinical psychologist, and just put it all in perspective with the personalities, um, behaviors, and backstories. And that was from Dr. Romney. It's when she wrote the book, It's Not You, and it came out, and I was like, there's no need for me to write this book no more because I was trying to find understanding, you know and I would get really upset sometime in the workplace whenever I did see and witness wrongdoing. And you can't narrow that down to where I've been because I've been so many places. So that's how I'm able to talk about that. But to know that it's not just man or woman, it's not just color, it's not just what race you are, what political party you are, what religion you are, what title you have or don't have. It's way more deeper than that. And once I did get the understanding of that, that is personalities, behaviors, and sometimes backstories. Um, and so I felt at ease with leaving this one uh alone, right? It made me feel much better reading her book and understanding some things as far as even the way I grew up with family, with yeah, of course the workplace environment, um, my own personality. Um, it's more than just knowing the DIS personality assessment, the Myers Briggs and Enneagram. Is a whole lot deeper than that, and a whole lot deeper than a horoscope. Um, so, but that was the cover of the book I was going to write. Then I'll show you this. The other one I was going to write was my mind. My mind. My mind. And I had a couple of covers for that one. What does this one say? Uh, Let me see. I don't have my glasses on, but it says thinking for self, how I train this was during the time I was learning how to eat different. How I train my brain to eat differently. Uh Brought awareness to transform my mind to be different independently. How I went from dummy down, syndrome to crawling out of my shell. And here's another cover I had did for that book. And then as how you doing? And then as time went on, each stage of my life is like my mind, my mind, my mind, right? And so I don't know. I just I thought about, like, when I created this channel, is called Strengthening Self First. And then I thought about putting in a book for my mind is like self-reflection, self-esteem, self-confidence, everything that surrounded self for me, to put it in that book. I don't know. That could be still on hold. I don't know. Right. But I'm getting to the one that I'm at now, and I'm like, no, this one's going to be done. So anyway, before that, I wanted to do little workbooks, like, because I like writing in workbooks and stuff like this. And I actually reached out to somebody on Fiverr to finish this one for me. I wanted to do a series of those in different topics, but I couldn't figure out how to number the pages, and it wasn't coming together for me. So I was going to hire somebody. I did reach out to them, but I didn't hire them because of the money, to create that for me. And I wanted to go to uh, Marshalls and TJ Maxx and things like that to see if they would purchase them. And but I don't know. That could still be on my list. But this here is my priority right now. So after those I showed you, and I was like, I didn't do it. I didn't finish it. Um, and then one day, I don't know, I went to Canva and I was just playing around, or something came to my mind, and I was like, now I feel as though the climate is pretty hot as far as race, prejudice, racial, blah, 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 blah. And so, even though that's something that I love to talk about, love to deal with people of all different backgrounds, especially in the workplace or whatever, because of the way I came up. I was like, yo, I'm going to do this. So this is my latest book cover, and I think this is the one that I am going to finally do. And it's the paradox of, at right there where it says damn near white, somebody told me to take away D and W and spell it out, damn near white. And your taught, it says your taught words, not my reality. And it's an invitation for others to reclaim their bodies, their stories, and their true texture as source of power. And I don't know, like, yeah, I woke up and I was like, yo, this is it. The cover is like a little cheesy to me, but I'm gonna do it because that's what I was thinking at the moment, right? And about 4 years ago, when I started doing videos, and I was on my journey of, you know, I don't know if it was like, who am I? Who am I? And I find myself. And so what I would do is I would talk into the voice recorder. And I had hired somebody from Fiverr or um out. It's another one that's more qualified than better people to do your work, outwork or something like that. And I hired them, and they said, after listening to my voice recording, they was like, since this is something close to your heart, I'm only gonna charge you $500. And that's how that video came up. It's on my one of my videos that's called I Don't Get Into Color. And he chopped it up for me a little bit and put it in there. So I started my book with that. I started writing. And I was like, I don't want, I know a lot of people can write a book and do AI and this and that or whatever, but I want to do it from real life experiences and the things that I have seen and done and gone through myself, my experiences, not somebody else's. And that's where I'm at on that one. And I'm trying to push myself to finish. So um, I just copied and pasted, my voice recorder into the book. And then I um, wrote a couple of paragraphs, a couple of words or whatever. And it's like, I'm at a standstill. I'm stuck now. It's like I won't um, go back and finish anymore yet. I don't know. So maybe doing this and committing to this 21 days of the video might give me some a push into doing something else like that that I want to do and keep the promise to myself to at least get one of these done and written because that one would be easier, you know, and it's very touching. Um, and then it just breaks your heart to hear on how many different levels and different views and perspectives that's out there that's not totally different from mine, but it all surrounds pain and trauma, you know. All right. Antonio Israel, 44 Israel says, hi, I love you, Tony. Happy Sunday. 21 to break one. They say I don't know. Maybe it's kind of true. Yeah, I found out it was kind of. I think it's something we've been hearing for a while from other people, but I finally looked it up. Uh, Shout out to Dr. Romani, very educated woman when it comes to teaching on narcissism, psychopaths, and sociopaths. Yes, yes, Tony, she saved my life on that level for real. Like she came out at the right doggone time for that. I mean, it just gave me a whole new perspective and helped me out so much. You said you love that book cover. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna just let it go. I'm not gonna change anything, even though I think it's kind of cheesy, but um, it came from something I was feeling deep down in my heart, and so that's why I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna let it rip, and hopefully I get some pages in there, and get it done. You know, and they always say you don't know how you're gonna publish. You don't know. Um, just get it done. Like, you know what I'm saying? Um, so that's where I'm at now with that. Um, Thank you, Tony, for stopping by. I appreciate you. And that's all I wanted to talk about today is building that momentum, just creating something for myself because I'm so used to doing something every single day, even when I was working full time. So that's that. And I'm going to end the live like that. I made it to 14 days out of 21. Peace. Love you.